What's up, y'all? We are here at New York Comic-Con, and we are here with one of the legends right here. Let me tell you, you can read it on her shirt. The fanboy fighter, Fantastic Frankey, is here with the For All Nerds. Your boy Benhameen. How are you doing?
Excellent. I'm so glad to be here.
She's all trying to be all reserved and chill right now. But this is not, she was just out here. She came through to our panel yesterday. She was hosting the Sonic Boombox event last night. How did that go?
It was a lot of fun. We just get to wild out. My favorite thing about Comic-Con is I feel like people really get to be themselves for the first time. So it's nice to be at a party and have a bunch of black people scream Evanescence at the top of their lungs, or it just is. You feel like home, Yeah,
definitely so. So, all right. So what else have you been enjoying about New York Comic-Con?
Definitely the panels. This time I actually really spent time speaking to comic book artists, which normally I buy their stuff and go, but it was really nice to have time to get into their head. I got to settle a debate with Humberto Ramos. Okay, which was crazy. I couldn't wait.
What was the debate?
I was dressed as Monica Rambeau, and his partner called me Photon. It was she's Captain America. So we had to...
Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel, sorry. We had to figure out which one it was, because I was the MCU Monica Rambeau. We settled on Photon.
You settled with Photon. Okay, understandable. All right. Even though she will always be Captain Marvel to me, or Auntie Monica, as she should. Fantastic Frankey, you are out there... Let's say, I don't want to say causing controversy, but digging deeper into some issues that people might not be ready for.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with, when you've got, as you say you are, the fanboy fighter, so you fight the fanboys?
Yeah. For the most part, I have to remember that these people are just as passionate as I am. And the issue is they've never had to confront some of the things that I'm saying. And I'm attacking something that's their safe haven. So I think kind of considering that, even though they're dead wrong in some of the stuff that they say, at least gives me perspective and paints nuance in some of these fanboys. And it makes it easier for me to just laugh. You could be upset, but it doesn't make it less true. And it definitely gives me some solace so I don't go crazy. And it also, at the end of the day, they're interacting with me, which is what I need and what I want for my page. So I got to remember, at the end of the day, you guys are helping me. And I'm still in the back of their mind with what I said, regardless if they think I'm dumb. They always gonna remember what I said. So it worked.
So, all right, because that's something that, I want to thank you for, because when we first started For All Nerds, we didn't, even in New York Comic-Con, this year, you can look around, there is diversity out here, it's inclusion, it's revolution, you see all of it. We didn't see this when we were first coming here. I know you've been coming here longer than I have, so I know you didn't see it back then. So it's so good to see people like you in this space who are doing these things, who are challenging these people, and are showing, even me, I'm yes, thank you. There are people out there who aren't the typical fanboys, who aren't following in the trends, who want to think in a future-forward way. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. And let the people out there know where they can find you at.
Absolutely. You can find me at Fantastic Frankey, Frankey, on all platforms except for Twitter, who won't let me be great. I'm the fanboy fighter there.
But since we do have you here, you know what time it is. We got to run through some of these BRAP questions. I know you've been preparing for this.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's start off. Luke Cage or Black Panther?
Luke Cage, I'm from Harlem.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is. The Falcon or War Machine?
Comic book, Falcon.
Yep, all right.
MCU. Still Falcon. I don't care about Don Cheadle.
What is the hate for Don?
He looked like that uncle and this is hard to say, he looked like that uncle who was either sick or had issues with drugs, but recovered and is doing well now. That's not how War Machine should be.
I can't lie. I don't picture Don Cheadle when I think Jim Rhodes.
Right.
I don't. I don't really picture Terrence Howard either, though.
He better than
But see, Don Cheadle looked like he recovered. Terrence looked like he's still on it.
Yo, who was that? The crazy guy from Candyman? I forgot his name.
Yaya?
No, the one who lived in the shop in the laundromat. Him. I would have taken
Domingo.
him. Yeah.
He deserves better than War Machine.
I don't know. He could freak it.
What?
He could freak it. Like he could make it his own and make it.
True.
I think he could be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I love him. So I want.
Wars coming up. He would have got his own thing. Yeah.
I want him in the MCU because he is fucking in. Oh my God, that man eats a screen alive. Him and Nicole Bahari. I need them back. Those two as a team, something in the MCU. Whew, that's sexy. All right, back to the point right here. If you could have any one superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, luck.
Good one.
Luck.
Longshot is one of my favorite heroes of all time. All right, let's see. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Yay.
Unless you count in that episode of Star Trek The Rock was in. That's Star Trek.
I did not know he was in The Rock. I did not know he was in Star Trek.
He was in an episode of Star Trek, and I'll never forget. It's the only episode I watched because they were advertising it during SmackDown. And he fought old girl with the medal on her face. I forgot her name.
7 of 9?
Yeah. He washed her up.
I'm going to watch this on the internet as soon as we get out of here. I love The Rock, so anything he is in, that goes without saying. All right, who is your first geek crush?
Oh, Future Trunks, for sure.
Future Trunks?
Yes.
Clueless. Oh, yeah, I know nothing.
He came out at the height of the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. And he came, and I just love I like guys who are like authoritative, but also annoyed with how like incompetent. So he came in, he was like, yeah, I ain't killed Frieza yet. Oh my God. And he like cleaned up everything and was like, all right, I just came to give y'all medicine and dip. And I just was like really into him for sure.
Authoritative, but annoyed at incompetent. I relate. I can understand that one right there. All right, and whose character's death hurt you the most in any medium?
Oh my goodness.
I gotta stop ending on that one. It's too dark.
Oh, it's so dope, but it's like there are a lot of deaths that get me. Okay, I want to say Asuma in Naruto.
Okay.
First of all, I thought he was Dominican the whole time. So like I felt a kinship to him. Like he was like smoking. He had like brass knuckles. I was like, oh, he's from the Bronx. Just like everything about him. And then like I wasn't expecting him to die, especially like they had finally showcased like how dope he really was. He had a shorty at home and stuff like that. And I just
Definitely Dominican.
Yeah. She was pregnant too.
I mean.
Oh my God.
I didn't say.
But either way, I was really affected. I stopped watching for a little bit. I was like, I need time, y'all. Just give me a moment.
All right, folks. On that note, please let the internets know where they can find you at, anything you're working on, anything you want to tell these people out.
I have some things I'm working on, but I can't really talk about it.
Okay.
But there is one thing I do want to talk about. I'm starting to do 1-minute comic book reviews.
Oh, nice.
And of course, I'm going to do popular comics, but I really want it to be an opportunity to showcase indie comics on my platform. So if you guys see any of my reviews with the funny warnings in the beginning, please engage, please show love, or, I won't get paid to do them anymore. I won't be able to do them. So please, definitely show love.
All right, you got to have me on there do a Comic Side Cop, 1-minute review together.
I love it.
All right.
I'm always down to work with you guys. I love you guys.
Oh, thank you, Frankie. Thank you all for joining us here today, and we're out of here.